Alright, so I found this random disc walking towards home when I was coming from TAFE, and I'm gonna go have a look at what it is. Since I'm too scared to host it on my main computer, I'm gonna come out here, I'm gonna put it on this virtual machine. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it some more memory very quick. Okay, anyway, got that sorted. So I'm gonna start this up, and I'm gonna wait, because Windows XP sometimes takes as long as it wants to. And here we are in Oracle VM Box. So I'm gonna go put the optical drive as host drive D. Gonna go open my computer. There's nothing in the disk drive at the moment, so I'm gonna go ahead. I don't know if this disk is gonna work or not, so I'm just gonna be very careful with it. It looks, I just rubbed a lot of dirt off it. It looks okay. Just looks a bit dinged up. So I don't care about aim. Go away. I'm gonna go ahead and see if this disc works, because who knows, it might or might not work, and if it does work, then that is a success. And it makes me glad that I put a disk drive in my computer, otherwise I wouldn't be able to run this. So hopefully it works, and it has. So I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't know if it's running or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and right click on it, and I'm going to go autoplay, and here it is. So this is what I found. It's called Final Draft Professional Script Writing Software. Final Draft AV is the only dedicated full-featured script writing software specifically designed for the professional writers of the two-column scripts, such as commercials, corporate, and training videos, documentaries, and presentations. Interesting. So this is it. This is interesting. What's the quick start video? I want to have a look at the quick start video, if it wants me to. Oh, there we go. Now it's loading.
One of the great things about Final Draft is you can just open the program and start typing. For example, I can type in E for exterior or I for interior, and it automatically recognizes that I'm trying to start with a scene. I can hit the Tab key and I can type in my scene. If I hit the Tab key again, another Smart Type list comes up, which we'll talk about later, which gives me the opportunity to put in the time of day. I can go up and down that list until I find what I would like, and I can hit the Tab key, and it takes me to an action or description line so that I can describe my scene.
Before I do that, actually, I want to go ahead and change my theme, because it does not look very Windows XP at the moment. I think I just changed it because it wasn't running very well, so I'm just going to change it back to Windows XP so it looks more Windows XP to me. That's better. So basically this is script writing software. So this is if you're writing scripts. And it's smart, apparently. So I'm going to go ahead and install Final Draft, I guess. This is an international version, copyright 2007, version 7.1.3. I don't know if it's doing anything. Oh, okay, there you go. English UK. Oh, English UK. Install. Now it's probably going to take a bit, because I don't know how slow this CD is. Considering if they were mass producing these CDs, they'd take ages. Welcome to this Final Draft installation wizard. Next. It's gonna copy all of them. And it's been successfully installed. I'm gonna go full screen this because it looks a bit better. Spell check and installation wizard. Yep. Finish. And I think we've just installed it. So I'm assuming it's in here. Final Draft 7. Awesome. So I'm going to close out of that. Don't know why my disk is still running. I should shut up, it's ruining my audio. Except, okay, this is private stuff. Do not look. Activate now. Online activation. Hopefully it works. Thanks, airplane. No. Let me just check the settings in my virtual machine before I do anything else. Network, bridge adapter. Yes, it's fine. Who knows? Just can't find the activation server. I'm gonna see if I can find the actual website itself, www.finaldraft.com. Nah, it's still, this didn't work again. Yeah, it still doesn't work. It is an industry standard though, apparently. Never heard of this. In all the, what, 4 or 5 years I've been doing drama. Yeah, I've never heard of this. They might not use an activation server anymore. Activate later, I guess. Register later. Activate later. Okie dokie. So we're in Final Draft. Interesting. So we got quite an extensive amount of options. It kind of looks like LibreOffice. Kind of looks like Microsoft Word. Not Microsoft Word. Kind of like this, except it looks a bit more like. Actually, I think it looks a bit more like Windows, Microsoft Office 2001, just with less sections. Anyway, so I was gonna start with this. I've never actually done script writing before. I don't know. I don't know what these things mean. If I can do help, I can do. Let's ask the expert. Ooh, he looks smart. I'm gonna see what the expert is gonna say. Screenplay featuring side field. This problem solver is a process which helps you identify and solve any screenwriting problems. First, free associate, writing down your thoughts. Free association, write down what you think the problem is. I don't think that's what I meant. I meant how to actually write scripts. I don't know. Final Draft help, there you go. Okay, smart type. To ease the frustration to... Okay, here you go, that's what we're looking for. So, int is the scene. Is that scene? That's location, that's night. Okay. So, for example, if I was going to say int... Where is it gone? I need to like put this side by side. Oh wait, yeah, this is not Windows 7 anymore. Come on. Doesn't remember how to do that. I remember Windows XP able to doing that. So it goes like this. So scene, right? Let's say Moorabbin Station. Oops, I can't spell Moorabbin. And say it doesn't do it. So I guess this is how it works. And I can just put it as, what is it, night, day, afternoon. I'm gonna say day. Oh, I got all the things here. Okay, so action, character, parenthetical, dialogue, transition, shot, scene heading, action. So it's like character. Alex. I guess that's how you write scripts. This is actually really cool. So I don't have to know all the in and outs. I just have to use this. So this is the scene heading, right? So I can just help myself to this, and it's basically just telling me everything. Yeah, it's basically telling me everything. So character smart objects from the sample outflow. Interesting. So I assume because this is from like 2007, I don't think it'll work on anything above Windows 7. So interesting. So it's actually quite easy because it remembers all the characters and it remembers the locations. So for example, if I was going to go not action, scene heading int Rabin Station, there again, but I don't have to do that because it's already there. But it's basically like a smart typer. It remembers what you type basically, which is really nice because you know you don't want to be typing out the same thing over and over again. Like for example, if you're going onto character again, just type in Alex and boom, there I am. So that's actually really cool. I'm gonna have a look a bit more. Smart type, that's what I was just looking for. Header and footer. Don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I don't have to worry about most of this stuff because I literally just got the hang of it. That's so easy. I probably pay for the new version of this. Oops, there's a LibreOffice update available. See, what was it called? Final Draft? I don't know what the latest version is. Version 10. I wonder how good it looks on Windows 10. It looks any more modern. Well, it looks a bit better. Reminds me a lot of how it looks like on because it looks like Pages on Mac OS. So that might look the same, but it's 250 US, 319 Australian. Ooh, okay. Student or a teacher, I can see I can save anything. 166. I guess that's okay. So yeah, this is the random thing that's that I found on the street. It's a full version of Final Draft 7, copyright 2005. Now, before I finish up this video, I want to see how far ahead I can go with this program and see how compatible this program is with other versions of Windows other than Windows XP. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start up Windows 2000 because it said it was also compatible with this program. And, ooh, internal error. What's this about? Ah, Microsoft Bob's gone. Oh no. Let me know if you want me to make a video on Windows Bob, because Windows Bob sounds fun. And I actually had a try of it before. And it's quite interesting. Maybe get my mum or my sisters to try it out. The nostalgia is nice. Okay, hopefully it has not. So I'm gonna go ahead and just change it again. Optical drive D. And it should detect it. There you go, Final Draft 7. Might be auto running at the moment, so I just want to be careful with it. Nah, it hasn't done anything. Windows 10 detected it, that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and autoplay that. Yeah, that works just fine. So install it on this. have to double click because it's annoying. It should work just fine in Windows 2000. Because, you know, people are still using Windows 2000 in 2005. Same reason why people are still using Windows 7 in 2018. Because people are just too used to it. Same reason why people won't ever switch from Windows XP. Because Windows XP was apparently the most, or I think it is, the most stable version of Windows, apparently. Let me rephrase that. Jeez, that was so bad. Apparently it's the most stable version of Windows. Which, I don't know. I mean, it is quite a good version of Windows. It uses like very little RAM, at least with the 32-bit version of Windows XP. But I wouldn't use it today because it's just too dangerous. And who knows, maybe I might download something stupid and I might, you know, go ahead, you know, you know what I mean, might download fucking WannaCry and then I'm going to get stuck out of my computer. That, and if I was going to use Windows XP today, I'm going to have to use old Adobe programs, for example, an older version of Photoshop or Premiere, and I might also have driver compatibility. Actually, I'm going to go check. I think it doesn't have driver compatibilities. GTX 1070. I know it has problems with it probably would have problems with Windows 2000, but Windows 2000 no one uses anymore. Upgrade your browser, I don't care. Supported products. That's not what I'm looking for. This one. Oh, I just blue screened. Okay, I'm gonna do this on my host computer. No, it does not. It goes up to Windows 8, but that's it. That's unfortunate. I'm sure the 1060 does. No, 1050 Ti? 1030? No? Well, that's sad. Anyway, I'm not gonna run Windows XP on my host computer because that's stupid. Anyway, let's open up Final Draft. It's gonna give us a loading screen just like most. Except, I'm going to put in my code again, activate later, register later, activate later, and it basically looks the same. And it works, obviously, because it's Windows 2000 and it's one below Windows XP. As you can see, it works just fine. 7.1.3, build 42. It's going to do the same thing. Int. What was it? Moorabbin Station. Afternoon, I guess. Does it detect that as a wrong word, does it? Guess not that. I'm gonna put in character, basically just doing the same thing as before. Alex is like, why you little, just gonna pull Homer Simpson, and it's like, Alex starts choking on himself. There you go. Finn. Okay, well that obviously works, so I'm going to close out of that, don't save changes. I'm going to shut this VM down, and I'm going to go ahead and try it on Windows 7. What? That's not what I was looking for. Did I not install Windows 7 on my OS? My VirtualBox. There's the disk. There's the other disk. Well, that was the disk I downloaded like not too long ago, so maybe I'm just gonna make a new one. Nah, that definitely works. That or my ISO was really buggy when I installed it on another computer. Anyway, I'll be back. Alright, so I got a virtual machine set up for Windows 7 Professional. For some reason it says it's 3.5 gigs, but it might be because it is a 32-bit version of Windows 7 Professional. If I can probably find WinVer, whatever it was, it is definitely, I think it was, I can't remember, but I think it might be 32-bit, which is unfortunate, but it'll have to do, because Windows XP was mostly 32-bit anyway. So I'm gonna go put host drive D in it, and there you go, it detects it. If Windows 7 detects it, then I'm sure Windows 7 detected it as well. So it seems like it has worked. I'm going to install Final Draft right here. Alright, you double click. Here we got a big spinny boy. Oh, there's the UAC. Click yes on that because we need to install it, obviously, and if we don't install it, then what's the point of the video? Keeps hiding behind everything. Stop doing that. Come on. English UK, install. Excuse me. It should work. I don't understand why it wouldn't. Next, next, next. I'm just gonna wait for it. This installation install is not responding. It's because I'm currently using this, but that shouldn't be there anymore. Click finish. It's gonna install the spell check. And it's finished doing that. So I assume it has just finished. Don't need to auto run anymore. What's this? Final Draft Saga. Yeah, okay. It might not work because that just came up, but let's have a go. Hey, I mean it's opening, except I have to get this number again. I'm gonna see if we can activate on Windows 7. I don't think it will. No, of course not. So I'm gonna close that. Activate later. Register later. Activate later. And it opens. Cool beans! It's gonna do the same thing. Just gonna open up Final Draft, and of course it opens just like that. I'm gonna see if it might open a bit. I don't think so. Probably there's compatibility issues, so I'm gonna go run this in Windows XP Service Pack 3 and apply that and see. Apparently, if that fixes anything, but it's already fine the way it is. I don't see any. Yeah, go activate later. Okay, well that works. Okay. Well, it seems like it works. Troubleshoot compatibility. It doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with it, but if Windows 7 says anything, okay. It's always trying to run with admin. Did it just crash? So I'll do it again. That's very interesting indeed. You just fucked it up. Leave it at that. I'm not gonna do it this way. I already know it works. See? Activate later, close, whatever. Works. There we go. Anyway, it's Final Draft 7 on Windows 7. Yeah, I get it. Now, Windows 10. Windows 10. Windows 10. You're the oldest. You're the newest one here, so I'm gonna see how you run with this bad boy. I'll play them. Okay, thank goodness. I was gonna say if it was doing updates, I would have been pissed. The handle is invalid. What? What does that mean? The handle is invalid. Makes no sense. Okay, well there you go. System profile desktop is unavailable. Right. Well, it seems like we've got Oh, Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay then. For some reason we don't have ClearType, which is very weird. And so there's a problem saving settings. What happened to this? Why is it so weird? Why does it look like this? Jeez. This is VM tools being silly. Jesus, it looks like I've actually fucked up this VM somehow. Which would be very unfortunate. Well, that's fixed itself up. No, it's not. I have to reinstall VM tools. Insert the guest editions. Go into Explorer. Maybe something decided to. But I haven't downloaded anything on this. What? Whatever. Just gonna reinstall VMware tools. It's weird. I've not. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is Windows 10 like this? Is this? Oh? No, that's VMware. Is someone controlling my computer? Someone's trying to hack into my system. I don't think I have anything on here though. No, I ain't got nothing. No, this is trying to change everything, that's why. What did I call this computer? Desktop K6, whatever it is. It's weird. I don't know. I'm gonna restart this VM. I'm just gonna see if it. I'm just gonna try and make it work properly before I do anything bad to it. It could also be a cracked version of Windows 10 because I did have little to no money when I was like 13 when I was trying to reinstall Windows on my host computer at some point. So it could be that, but other than that, I don't know what it could be. In fact, I think it's probably running a bit better now since it's just ran, because it just ran so quick. Jeez, it's so slow. Because I don't even know what that invalid thing was. That invalid, what was it, token? No, it was invalid. The handle is invalid. Maybe this Jesus Christ. VM is a bit infected with viruses. So who knows? This disk isn't writable, so if this has viruses, then bad luck. In fact, it doesn't, because it's just fixed itself up and it detected it, just like my host computer did. Install or run program from your media. There it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and double click. Install Final Draft. And there's the installer not letting me know that it wants me to do anything. So I'm just gonna click yes. Click English UK, install. And I think the installer is gonna stop responding. Yep. Next. 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 It's doing just fine, just like all the other OSs. And as successfully installed. Exactly. Next. Don't give a fuck about OneDrive. Finish the OneDrive tagger, click yes, and it's going to run a few commands and it's going to stop. Okay, so I think it did install. It has installed. don't know about compatibility. It seems like it's running. Except... oh, fuck, I forgot about that. And that's run in Windows 7 mode. Interesting. That's not something I expected. Okay then. So it runs just as you'd expect. Just not this bit up here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and... might be in here actually. No, it's in here. Windows 7. I'm gonna... it's made in 2006. I'm gonna go into compatibility and I'm gonna run Windows XP Service Pack 3 and see if that actually helps it. Activate later, and I got the screen tip again. Awesome. Final Draft's manual containing a tutorial that can teach you how to write a script using Final Draft in a matter of minutes. Cool. So yeah, that works obviously. Int Alex walks over to Bob. Character Alex, dialogue. Hey man, what's up, my dude? One thing I haven't checked out is what... oh, it uses proprietary... sorry. It uses proprietary file formats, including .sex. What type of file format is that? I mean, if you want sex in a file format, at least be .swf or MP4. Fucking Christ. So save it on the desktop. Just save it as S. Oh, maybe that's why I was on caps, because I had it all caps anyway. Close it out, and there's ass. And it wants me to ask permission to access my ass. Ooh. What was that about? I did not see that in time. An unhandled error occurred in Final Draft. Type C invalid arg exception. Okay. Retry. It's doing something, is it? I can't tell. I don't think it's doing anything. So maybe the compatibility actually stuffed it. Because I'm gonna turn compatibility off. And I'm just gonna open like this first. And if it wants to open, I don't know if it's opening or not. Oh, wait, what? What? It hasn't been 15 days. What? Oh, okay. Well, I guess we can't test it out anymore because Final Draft is being a dick. So lessons learned, kids. Don't use 12-year-old software on your 2-year-old operating system. In fact, just don't buy old software unless you intend to use it on an older operating system. If you're going to run Windows XP programs, put Windows 7 on your computer and run it from there, or figure out the how-tos of using a virtual machine, or if you really want to, get a copy of Windows 10 and try to fiddle around with that. Although I would not recommend that otherwise, because you know, it's something stuffed up the registry and I cannot use ignore. Okay, no, that's actually weird. Still, I wouldn't recommend because I'm getting all these errors. I don't know what are they. I don't know what they are, but I'm assuming it's because it's compatibility issues, because, you know, this is such an old program, and, you know, it's just, I don't think I want to be using this, honestly. And, okay, it's quite old, considering these dates. So, yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please do leave a thumbs up, Comment down below if you want me to do a Microsoft Bob video. Don't open the reinstaller again. I didn't want to do that at all. And I will see you guys in the next video. Okay. Thank you, everyone.